Welcome to the Big Jim Show. I'm your host, Big Jim. With me is my two co-hosts.
We got Annette here with the Big Jim and the Big Jim Show.
You got the Chucky Chuck. Y'all love it. Hey, how you doing, baby?
Man, all right. So what's on the agenda for today?
Trying to keep our patience with the heat.
Ugh.
Let's talk about some crazy heat movies.
Dude.
Hot. Give me all kinds of movies
Dude.
like that.
Dude.
Tell me.
Okay.
Give me the gossip.
All right. So, heat. I don't have anything really to say other than it frickin' sucks, and we complain about it all winter.
But the heat is on.
and then when the heat finally gets here for like 2 days, we're like, ugh, I wish it would just get cool again.
Not me. I like the
again.
heat. I mean, I don't like to be out like in the heat, but you know, it's nice. I mean, I'm not a cold weather person.
I personally, I'm okay. I'm like a 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot-blooded. I'm a little German boy. You know, Mexi-German. And I'm like hot-blooded. So when it gets hot outside, I need to have like some water or something, man, or else I melt. I'm like the Wicked Witch. She's like, I'm melting.
Oh, yeah. No, me,
dog.
me and heat don't get along at all. Like, I wear shorts even in the wintertime. That's how much the heat and I don't get along.
I still wear pants during the heat in the summertime.
Screw
I
that.
just do it because, you know, I got some really ugly chicken legs and nobody needs to see those ugly things.
It's better than what I got. I got tree trunks for legs. I got hobbit feet, bro.
That's better than chicken legs, man.
I got hobbit feet, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the heat in Arizona is no joke.
No, man. And then we got all these California people moving up here. It's crazy as all balls. I've seen like 20 different people while I went to the store the other day, and I didn't even recognize nobody. And they're all moving up here from California.
Oh,
you hear about that?
Yeah, that was a huge influx of people moving in from California back, I want to say about about 4 years ago when I was driving Uber.
Really?
Like, nobody was from Arizona. It was a rare thing
Oh my gosh.
to find somebody from Arizona.
Oh man, I've never taken an Uber but one time, and that was when I was actually staying in Buckeye for a little bit. And I took an Uber. I called for the Uber, and they come pick me up for this doctor's appointment I had. And turns out to be somebody that don't even speak English. You know, she was a girl, a lady, and she was just like, "Here." And I'm like, "Oh no."
Oh, wow.
Oh no. Yes, this is it.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, but talk about Ubers. Oh, some fun times I heard about Ubers. Did you see that one where they're getting all beat up in there and everything on the show?
Dude,
People attacking them
it's
and
freaking
everything?
crazy watching that happen, dude.
That's nuts.
like,
watch
seriously.
Neighborhood Wars, man. And they show all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that on
TV
YouTube?
On A&E.
A&E, Neighborhood
Yeah.
Wars? Oh, I've never even heard of that.
Oh man, these people are going crazy.
Oh, wow.
Just going crazy.
So
hitting each other.
it's just crazy stuff like
Just
happening?
all the clips. Is everybody throwing in their clips.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's people just going crazy, hitting doors, hitting cars, you know, running around naked, trying to chase people and things. You know what I mean? It's like,
Oh, my
what?
God.
Jerry Springer on A&E.
Oh, my God.
God rest his soul. But I mean, you know, if you know, you know.
That's crazy, dude. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you'll have to look at that one.
I'll have to check that one out, man. That'd be pretty crazy.
I'd like to give a thanks and a shout out to Maria Keller. She made us these awesome The Big Jim Show shirts.
Yeah,
By the way.
no, they are awesome. They're awesome.
You know?
Yeah, they're super awesome.
Yeah, we're all three wearing our Big Jim.
The Shimmy Shimmy Jim.
The Shimmy Shimmy Jim. The Big Jim Show podcast shirts.
They're awesome. Thank you, by the way, Maria. We all love them.
Yeah, they're super cool. I like them. I was so
Did a great
surprised.
job. If anybody out there wants to get something done, hit her up. She does all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the logistics. So, concert series this summer.
Yeah.
Bunch of concerts coming up.
Dude,
Bunch of concerts coming
tons
up.
of concerts.
There's a Nickelback concert going.
Oh, really?
I mean, yes, I
Okay.
like Nickelback. I don't care what
I'm
anybody
not a
says.
big Nickelback person.
I
but
still like
I'll
Nickelback.
go to a show.
I'd do
yeah.
a cover band Nickelback if I had to. I like Nickelback.
Okay. No, that's cool.
Something in your mouth. You know what I mean? Come on now.
The one that our daughter's waiting on is Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. She has
yeah.
always loved Alice Cooper.
Cooper Town.
You know, she has her name is Allison, And
Did
you
you guys
know,
name her after Alice Cooper? In a sense?
kind of, sort of.
Kinda, yeah,
You
kinda.
could say it. It's okay.
You know,
can
and
even-
then she used to
Kinda.
have her. She has a podcast as well, and
Whoa,
she calls herself Allison's Wonderland.
Allison's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody, check that out.
Yep.
Check out her
she's
podcast.
got, she's got like
That's cool.
two episodes.
Really?
2 episodes
She
so
does
far.
a lot of she
The
does a lot of
paranormal.
paranormal stuff and everything.
Oh, she
yeah.
does the very creepy heepy stuff.
You know what she
Oh,
wants
yeah.
for her birthday?
A paranormal kit.
Yep.
Yep,
She
yep,
wants
yep,
ghost.
You nailed it.
She wants
Nice.
ghost.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
You
Ghost.
know?
You know, going out and seeing stuff. And
Well, we're gonna have to tell daughter. You know, y'all's daughter now.
Yeah.
When you get that stuff hooked up, now we're gonna have to go with you and check it out.
Oh,
with
yeah,
you.
100%.
You know what I mean? You know,
yeah, she wants ghost hunting equipment.
we'll do that. We'll check it out with her, man.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
have a double podcast night, hers and ours,
Oh yeah,
back
yeah.
to back.
Oh yeah.
I
Here
would
we
love to
go.
do
Dude,
something
that'd be
like
awesome.
that.
Are
Yeah.
you
You know,
ready?
just watch me jump
That'd
though.
be awesome.
Watch me jump.
Ooh. Speaking about ghost hunting, I just seen there's gonna be a new episode of the Ghost Adventures.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing Lake Mead.
Oh wow.
Oh,
They're-
nice.
They're investigating Lake Mead.
Holy moly!
Man, it looks pretty cool the way the commercials and on
Dude.
the previews of it and everything. Lake Mead. that
Lake Mead. That's oh my god, dude! The lake is drying up so fast
Yes.
that they're finding bodies.
Bodies. The mafia is finding their
That's
secrets.
what I mean. The mafia is losing their secrets.
Oh, no. Not sleeping with the fish, it's just sleeping with the worms now, buddy.
Oh man.
oh.
Seems like they love Arizona.
Oh, that was right there. That's right up there by the Nevada, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up there in that
Nevada,
area.
yep.
Yeah.
Up in the northern area of Arizona and
Yeah.
everything. And so I can.
Because
you
they've
can only
done what
imagine what's down
the
there.
jail, the courthouse, and I don't even know what else. There's been several of them that they've checked out here in Arizona.
Here in town that you're
Yeah,
talking
here
about.
in
town.
Yeah,
Yep.
You're right. You're right. You're very right. The Old Dominion Jail, I think is what it's called, isn't it?
The
Gila-
old, yeah, the old
yeah,
Gila
Gila
County.
County
Old Hill
Jail.
County
Yeah,
Jail.
the old
my
Gila
bad.
County Jail. Yeah.
Oopsie.
They
But
need to
then-
check out the Old Dominion mine. They would probably
Yeah.
find some cool stuff there.
It would
That would be dope.
It
That
would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Man, I remember one time talking about ghost stories. I was working at this one of the old people's homes over there in Globe, the Heritage. It used to
Oh
be the,
yeah.
it used to be the hospital back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
All right. So I get this job doing dishwasher. I'm a dishwasher. So I
Oh.
go doing dishwasher stuff down. It's in the basement, the second, down on the bottom floor.
You're talking about what? You're talking about Copper Mountain Inn, right? Yeah.
I guess
Because
so,
that's
yeah.
where the morgue was. Was on
yeah.
the was on the.
There we go. Okay.
Oh,
It was-
you worked
it was-
there too?
It
I
was
worked
called.
there.
Oh,
It
you
was
poor
called the
soul.
Gila General. Gila General
Yeah.
Hospital.
Okay, Gila General
I went in
Hospital.
the room that I was born in over there too.
Oh,
man.
nice.
Oh, it's dope. My dad showed me.
Nice.
But anyways, I was down there washing dishes. It was like my second day. Okay, my second day. The first day I was like, I heard the ghost stories, and we all know about it coming from here.
Oh,
we
yeah.
were born and raised here. We all know about it. So I'm just kind of leery the first day. I'm like, nothing happened. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Go about my day. Come in and check in the next day. I'm over there washing stuff. I don't know if the ghost got mad because maybe I didn't wash a pitcher right or something, but I swear a pitcher went right because it was up on top on the shelf where it needed to be, and that pitcher was no longer there.
Oh,
All I
wow.
heard was bam, and they're plastic.
Yeah.
And it's all bam, ding, ding, ding. And I'm like, what the heck was that? So I'm looking around, and it's the pitcher on the floor, and where I was, it was right above my head where they're all sitting and resting.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, oh my God, that was right above my head. So the whole time you start getting, I start getting the chills right now
Oh
talking about it.
man.
You
That's
get
crazy.
that eerie feeling, and you're like, oh
Mhm.
man,
Yeah.
who's there
Yep.
now?
So
Absolutely.
we got my story there isn't really paranormal, but at the time I thought it was because the elevator kept going up.
You never
And
know.
then
That could have
down.
been. It could have been a
So
malfunction. but
so
at the same
I'll
time,
tell you what happened. I was like, what in the heck? Like this elevator, you keep hearing it go ding, and then you could hear it close and open. You're like, I'm the only one down there because everybody else, already left, went home. So
Clicked
I'm
out,
like,
clocked out and whatnot.
oh, no way. I'm like, dude, this is creepy. So I'm like, I walk over there to the hotel, or the elevator. And it was one of the residents.
Oh,
He had
man,
Alzheimer's
shit,
and
you got the Alzheimer's?
he was playing with the buttons. Yeah, he
Oh,
was
no,
totally playing
down.
with the buttons. He kept getting lost. He was like, I don't know where I am. And I was like,
oh man,
all right, well let's get you upstairs, man. I was
let's
like,
find your home,
I
brother.
was like, yeah, I thought this guy I thought I was a ghost, man, because I kept
Oh,
hearing
man.
like this
That would've creeped me
talking,
out,
and I'm
too.
like, what is that? Like, oh my gosh, like I'm flat out getting haunted right now, dude. Like, holy moly. And Of course, of all places, that's where the kitchen is down there where the
Yeah,
morgue
the
is.
bottom,
We
man.
all hear the horror, the
Uh-huh.
ghost stories there, and I was like, no, not while I'm alone. Are you serious?
Oh man.
That's when they like
Dude.
to strike.
That's
My,
what I was like. No way, no way.
That's when they're the most active, is when you're there by yourself.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's exactly right. Yeah,
Yep.
but it was just a resident.
Oh,
Somehow he got lost and he found the elevator and thought
What
it was.
what if by the time you got there, and we don't know that, no, what if the resident barely got there by the time you were there and he barely pushed it? What if it was actually a ghost? You never know, man.
That is
that place, you never know.
That's-
he could have
that's
just
correct.
rolled over there and maybe pushed it by the time you got there.
Yeah, what if the ghost showed him where the elevator
Uh-huh.
was?
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, like
Oh, you know what? Maybe he saw somebody
exactly.
that was
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. That's
Exactly.
saw somebody that you didn't see, and he was leading him around.
yeah.
Yep.
What's it? Yeah,
That
like
could- that could be
Ghost
a-
Whisper,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Ghost Whisper.
One
Yeah,
of them.
Totally.
Yeah. That's crazy right there.
Oh,
It could have
my
been
gosh.
that. You never know. Keep
Dude,
your
that would have
mind
been like
open.
creepy.
Always look outside the box.
Holy moly.
Hey.
You definitely
Scary.
gotta look outside the box because, whoa.
Yeah, I was like,
Are you
no,
trying to
no
say
way.
I'm outside the box, sis? No, I'm just
We're
kidding.
all outside the box.
I
We're
love you
doing
too.
what a lot of people don't do. Of course, we're outside the box.
Kind of like one of those Jack in the Box.
You never know what's coming out. Oh man! One time, I used to go with my dad, and he sprays all the schools and stuff like that, and I would go with him to open the doors and things like that, and he'd be spraying around inside the old schools. Well, you remember the old school? I don't remember what it's called. Not in Oscar Hill. It's right there as you're on the highway, and it's right on your left-hand side. There's a school right there, old school. What is it? The old junior high? Past the
East
High
Globe.
School. Is it East Globe?
Yeah, right there by. Dang it!
You can see it from the highway.
Kind of like on
Yeah,
3rd Street.
the East Globe. Yeah,
East Globe. Right?
Okay.
it's just diagonal up from Chalos.
Now, yeah.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
you know how that school was right there? And then in the same vicinity, there's another old building, which was an old school.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
right?
that was the old band room.
Okay, I never went to Globe, but that's the old band room.
Yeah, it's the old band room.
You guys played in there?
I did.
Oh my God, that
Yeah,
place gives me the creepy jeebies.
Yeah.
Okay, check it out. You know from personal experiences being there how creepy that place is.
Oh yeah.
It's all old school
Oh,
wooden
yeah.
floors. I mean, you still got the skeleton keyholes and everything. So I'm going in there. My dad knows that, ghosts at that time freaked me the heck out, So we're going through, and all of a sudden he's like, hey, go over there and check that door and make sure I shut it. And it's all the way at the other end. So I'm like, at the school, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
you have
back
a
door.
dark hallway?
Yes. Yes,
Oh, wow.
that's the one. So I'm walking
The
down there and
dark
I'm like,
hallway.
son
Oh
of
my
a gun,
gosh.
son of a gun, son of a gun. And we didn't have these Android phones like we do now.
No. That,
you
yeah, that
couldn't
was.
take, you just hold it, get the flashlight off your phone. No, you had to have a flashlight.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I went down there like an idiot. I should have looked at him because he had a smirk on his face. I should have just paid more attention, but I walked all the way down there. And by the time I got halfway down, I hear this slam.
Ooh.
And I'm like, no freaking way. So I'm getting the chills now.
Oh man,
So
that's a real
I'm like
story.
Scooby Doo, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh no,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
I don't need no Scooby Snacks.
Well,
You
Raggy.
keep that, man. So I took off running. I'm running over to the front door, and my dad's, nowhere to be seen. The door was open. By the time I get there, the door's slammed shut, and he's holding it like this. He had to have been holding it because I was trying to push the door open. I was screaming, and I mean, I had to have been at least 16, 17. I'm screaming and hitting the door. Oh my God, what the hell's going on? He opens the door. He's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I need to go home. I quit.
You're like, look, you got my eye twitching and everything.
Oh my
You
gosh.
must have had like 10 shades of white.
So I was.
Dude, that's
oh
crazy.
man, I was like scared. You know what? Without saying it.
I'll bet.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh. They all like to tease me like that when I was younger. 'Cause, kids are scared of the dark. I was when I was a kid. I was scared. I ain't
I
afraid
have
to
a
admit it.
paranormal story though.
Go for it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay.
I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
So you remember we went to see the old Gila County Jail? We went on that self-guided tour, right?
Yeah.
Or the guy, the guy he went ahead and he.
Oh, that was the
let
one we
us
went
around.
with the ghost hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the Gila County Jail.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going around and we're doing our going on a tour and he's showing us and telling us about certain things and what's happened there and they've caught certain ghost sighting or they've heard something. And so we're up on the, what do they call it up there?
I think that was
Is that where
the
they walk them across from the courthouse?
the catwalk.
The catwalk.
The Bridge of
Yeah,
Sighs?
the Bridge of Sighs. Yeah.
Okay.
Walk the plank.
So
Yeah.
we're in that room as you're going through before you get to that real steep incline, before you get to the Bridge of Sighs.
Right.
And you guys were out on the bridge, the catwalk area, from the jail to the courthouse. And I just kept feeling something very eerie behind me.
Like sick.
And it was noticeable. I could just
Ugh.
tell, and I put my phone and I put it on video and I put it on record, and I turned around, and as they're talking behind me, I'm over here by myself and I'm recording this door opening as you go into in that room.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just sitting there recording it, and I didn't hear it with my
With
my
your normal ear.
normal ear, yeah.
Just regular hearing.
And so I listened to it later, and I showed it to James, and he's like, "Hold on, let me plug in,
your headphones?
Yeah, he's like, "Let me plug in the headphones," and he listens to it, and he's like, "No way."
I literally was like, no way. But you hear this.
Oh.
I was
Did you guys show you said when you got home you checked it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no,
there
we
was,
didn't find it until like the morning after. I was like,
yeah, there was nobody there
No
except for me,
way.
Allison, Big Jim, and the guide. And you guys were all way over here, and I was just standing there by myself recording.
Oh man.
And from that other room, nobody else there. All you could hear was.
Ooh, that'd been creepy.
yeah, it was really
That would have been
crazy.
creepy by the time you look at it or listen
Yeah, I
to
was
it.
like-
You get the chills all over again.
Dude, like totally got the
It
chills.
was-
I was like,
Oh,
oh my
that'd been
God,
tight.
like,
And
no way.
I was taking pictures throughout the whole thing. I caught nothing. But, I caught that one thing on the video, and I need to take it down to the Gila County Jail to let the ghost adventures, or the ghost hunters,
Yeah,
let them hear that. And
Yeah,
they need to
that'd be
put on a
cool.
pair of earphones so that they can hear it more clearly.
yeah.
But, yeah, I have that. And I remember you guys, when we were there, we were looking in doors and stuff, opening up cells. They were telling us to look at this and that. And you guys were way at the end. And I accidentally closed the door too hard, and everybody at the other end was like,
Oh my God, that was like, dude, me and Dad and the
oh,
tour
yeah, Dad
guide,
was there, yeah.
the tour guide were looking at, what was that? Like the door, like literally just slammed. And I was like, no way. We're all excited and everything. Like we got our phones out. It was just a
It
net.
happened.
It was just a net slamming the door,
But
and I was like, oh,
I'm
come
going
on.
to tell you this. Before
I was so mad.
Debunked.
before I had even closed my door, on this side over here, there was another cell door. And I kid you not, that one slammed shut before I even
Ooh.
closed
Oh,
mine.
we didn't hear that one though.
You didn't hear it?
No, we were right
Yeah.
there.
It was to my left
Oh wow.
of the door that I had
That's
closed.
still creepy. That's
It was
creepy as
like
heck.
going like this, and then all of a sudden, wham! I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna go down the other way. I was like, I'm not going over there. I took a picture of it though. That's where that one. I think it was that one room where they said that
Did you get like an orb or something?
if you go in there, it's the females that.
Oh, the female
the
women's, what do they call
pod.
it? Women's pod, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw the door kind of like this, and then all of a sudden it just like clanked, and I was like, okay,
Okay.
I'll go to the right. That's
Huh.
fine. Hmm.
That's what I would have
But
been doing.
yeah, I definitely caught something, and it
Yeah,
was
the
really it's
Scooby
really
moment.
cool. I'll have to
Hell yeah.
post that or something and let other people hear it and see it. But
That'd be cool.
I need to go down the Gila County Jail and let them.
Yeah,
listen
next
to
time
that.
we have,
You
we
know,
won't
it'd
be
be-
doing those until like the wintertime again.
Yeah, around October again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
because
cool.
they don't have any air conditioning in that building.
It's
Oh,
it's
no.
like it's like our
really old.
reenactments. It's
Yeah.
we do those in the wintertime because it's too freaking hot out here.
Mhm.
in
Well, I was gonna
Arizona.
say, keep that with you, and then the next time they come up,
Yep.
go down and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Record again, and then before you leave, have some headphones with you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I got my headphones. Just get you some Bluetoothers and just put them in, or even those earbuds.
Yeah.
And just listen real quick. Be like, hey, I want to talk to y'all. That's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, check it out. I got some evidence that I want to show you. But real quick, before we do that, I want to make sure I don't have anything going on right now.
Yeah.
You know, because I was recording the whole time. Because last time I was in here, just say I got a cool piece of evidence.
Yeah.
You know,
check it
And-
out.
and
See
it's
what you
legit.
think. You know.
It's
Yeah.
legit.
and show it to them. They'll probably ask you for it.
Yeah, because
To
I
put
have
it
it
on
right
the
here on my
files. That'd
phone.
be cool. That'd be cool. That would be real cool.
But yeah, Allison, you know, she wants her ghost hunting stuff and to do some more paranormal work. You know,
Yeah.
she loves that stuff. She's asking for it for her birthday, out of all things. You know.
Hey, that's a good hobby, though.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
it's great.
just
Yeah.
watch your back on everything you do and take your precautions. But at the same time, that's a better hobby than most of these kids around here in this town.
Way better,
You know what I
dude.
mean?
Way
I'd rather
better.
have my kids be like, I want to go ghost hunting and I want to go drink some beers.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be
Not
like,
our daughter.
You want to
She's
go
just
ghost hunting? Let me buy the whole squad for you.
Yeah,
want the
she's like,
band,
I
too?
don't want them
I'll
beers.
paint
She's like, I
Scooby on
want
there.
some ghost hunting stuff.
You know what I mean? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Yeah, right on. Well, we'll be back to you guys after the break.
Don't go nowhere.
And we're back from the break.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
I missed you.
Good, doing good.
Nope,
I missed everybody so much.
I did too.
It
But my
was-
aim's getting better.
These breaks are getting old and hard. They're so hard on me. Okay, anyway, so back to normal talk.
Yeah, I get accused of being a slave driver too. So.
Thanks, Jim.
Oh, you're welcome. Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah, no. Stop saying pleasure. Didn't Mom tell you about that?
Shoot. Shoot. So, what we got going for movies? Anybody watch anything good lately? Or?
I've been making some good movies. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, whoa.
No, it's PG movies.
Oh, okay.
You know, Sesame Street.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, 1, 2, 3. I'm doing my own version of it. You know what I'm saying? Say something, sis. Am I scaring you?
No,
I am, huh?
I'm just. sitting
She's
here
not
laughing
looking at
you
me, bro.
guys.
She scooted over to the corner, not looking at me no more. I think I freaked her out, dude.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna go get me some popcorn.
Okay.
Right.
It's a live show right here, baby.
Oh, man.
What's that Turtle Man say? What did that Turtle Man do? Did you ever watch that show?
Master of Disguise?
No. And not,
Well,
not
I'm
really.
not totally enough for the Turtle Club.
No, that's Master of
No.
Disguise.
Okay.
It was a show. He retrieved animals.
Retrieved animals.
Yeah, it was a live show. It was a live Turtle Man. Yeehaw!
He was on,
and stuff.
Dadgum, what the heck channel was that on? I know what you're talking about.
Discovery or something.
It was on Discovery or TLC, one of the two.
Yeah.
And he had his big old Bowie knife. He called it Thunder. Yeah, God, I don't remember the name of the show, but the guy's nickname was like Turtle Man.
Turtle Man or
And
something.
he would like rescue like all these wild
Like all
reptiles.
kinds of things.
And his what did it call, like, guest co-host was like this Bubba looking dude,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah. That's
I
what I'm
promise
talking
you, he had cross eyes, and he's like, yeah, old
Oh.
turtle man there, he went in there and got that turtle out of that water. I set up all the shows. I swear to God, you
Dude.
see his eyeballs like
The
moving
voice
back and
that
forth.
your husband just made. He could be on Duck Dynasty. Remember the Mountain Man?
Yeah.
He was on his own
Yeah.
show. He's on, this is the... No, you do... This is the Mountain Man. Go ahead and do it.
This is Mountain Man. I think that's the name of the show was Mountain Man.
Probably so.
It might have been. I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking
And
about.
just-
If anybody knows what the show is,
Nope.
go on the Big Jim Show on Facebook and tell us.
Yeah, tell us what it
Yeah.
is. We can't remember the name of the show for the life of
Let
us.
us know, please.
Yeah,
We
don't
kinda
leave
got
us
Really gonna drive us
phonics.
nuts.
Don't leave us in limbo,
I
please.
know, man.
We
Everybody
hate
does it to
being
me.
mushrooms.
But maybe it was since Jim or... No, Annette asked. So since Annette asked, maybe they'll respond.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Yeah, go on the Big Jim Show Facebook. Tell us, hey, what is this show? We can't remember for the life of us.
Exactly.
Otherwise, Bubba over there gonna get Turtle Man. Dude, I thought about doing like prank phone calls out here and just coming up with a crazy voice like that.
Remember prank callers?
Crank callers, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He does really
there's
good
another guy. There's
impersonations.
another guy. His name is Roy D. Mercer, and it's so funny. Like they'll just call up, like they'll have it set up and everything, and they'll be like, "This is Roy D. Mercer here, and I just want you guys to know that my son went in there and bought some bad gas, so he's got himself a bad gas problem because he done broke down on the side of the road." I got this thing memorized because it was so funny.
I'm trying to drink my water. I had to spit it out.
He spit it out. He didn't open it
I
back.
didn't want to choke.
So his car broke down, and he had to rob a bank.
Are you sure
And,
you're from Arizona?
Have you ever met my family?
Oh, here we go. And we're moving to Hollywood.
Tell me you're from Globe without telling me you're from Globe.
Beverly Hillbilly.
Dude, I'm like one of those metalhead hip hop dudes.
Oh,
Like,
there it is. Little country, little ghetto at the
a
same
little
time.
bit of country and metal at the same time there.
He's
Yeah.
got the beard to prove it.
Oh,
I can't do really good
Call him
impersonations.
And
but
then at the end of the thing, he's like, "Well, how big of a boy are you?" And this guy's like, "Well, I'm 6'4." I said, "That don't take nothing to whip your ass. I done fought bigger people than that, dude. It's funny. I'll have to show you, dude. It is so funny." But I thought about doing something like that, just like
That'd be fun.
set it up with like, and they say, "Well, you can just write a check out to this person right here. He's the one who got." Then you give him the name of.
You know,
It's usually a friend of the person that they're calling,
Mhm.
and it's super funny. Oh my god!
I did the Mountain Man. Mm-hmm.
Get me some of that Mountain Dew.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say Bubba J because that's already taken by Jeff Dunham.
Right. Yep.
So we could say like we'll come up with a different name.
Billy called. Never mind. Billy Hill. No, that's taking one too. Let's go.
instead of calling him Bubba J, we'll call him Billy J.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
Billy J.
Billy, this is Billy
J.
J here.
Hey, Billy J. You know, we got his old sidekick, Chuck
Then I got my sister over her. Her name is Mary Jane.
This is my
Did you
sister,
just call
Mama.
me Mary Jane and sister in the same sentence? I love you too. I'm the man, not the girl. Do I look that pretty? I mean, if you're gonna tell me I look pretty with my long hair, I'll take it. You know, I'll take that all day.
No, I'll be like over there.
I'm like, okay, I'm down.
Yeah, we should totally do that though.
Just don't get close to me because I'll hug you.
He can.
I'll even pull my hair out.
He does really good voice.
And you know I'm looking right at Jim when I'm saying I'm gonna hug him.
Okay.
Okay. I was just making sure. I don't want Jim to
man.
go over here and knock me across.
I have been known to do voice impressions.
Hey, give me one then.
Okay. Herbert's new, you crazy Dutch bastard.
That's
Come on, who is it?
It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
Ding, 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 ding. I get $500 over here. Hey, so what was I going to talk to you about? Oh, did you hear? Just real quick, I'm not trying to take it off the subject. But did you hear? Are you following any of the NBA stuff right now?
I am not.
No, man.
I need to, but I have not.
Dude, I was so, usually whenever a team beats your home team, you usually go for the one that takes your team and you cheer them on the rest of the way.
Oh,
Well,
okay. I didn't know that was a rule. Okay.
no, it's not a rule, but it's kind of common courtesy.
Okay,
in a sense, in a
cool,
way.
cool.
Some people do it, some people don't.
I like it.
It's cool. Well, the Nuggets, they actually were playing the Lakers, man. These-
I can't stand the Lakers.
I love you too, sister. She knows I don't want to say it. Oh, she knows me so well. But anyway, so these guys from Colorado, these dorky clowns, especially Jokic, they call him the Joker.
The
for
Joker.
Nuggets. Yeah, man. They
Boy, they
freaking
are
played.
clowns.
Well, they played the next session was for the Los Angeles Lakers right after they beat us.
Right.
And so if they beat the Los Angeles Lakers, the final trip, they're in the finals.
Oh, wow.
No more playoffs. Okay? So on the other side, it's Miami Heat against Boston Celtics.
Oh.
Miami Heat is just taking over on
Wow.
the East. They're going to be in the finals.
Wow.
Okay? It's already said and done on the West. Guess who's the Western Division champions on the West?
Who?
Shut up. Say it. I don't want to say it.
The Nuggets.
Ah! Yes. I almost threw up. That wasn't like
I
South
was
Park.
going to say that.
Yeah, man, they're the Western Division champions. They're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
They swept. I mean, swept.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, they got LeBron James on the Lakers. He needs to retire. Point.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, he played in his movie, so he needs to retire.
That's my baby's boy. That's my baby boy Freddie's favorite basketball player. Every basketball player is LeBron James. That's LeBron James. But they got LeBron James. They got Davis. They got all kinds of them over there. They lost every game.
Oh my God!
A
Every
sweep.
game.
They only had to play on 4 games because they beat them. They beat them 4 games.
Oh wow!
At least the Suns, we took them down.
Yeah,
twice.
we took him down twice.
them
We
2
put up a
games
bigger
to them.
fight than that. Yeah.
And
Dang.
dude, did you see what's going on with the Suns?
No.
Dude, it was like right after the Nuggets and Suns game when we lost. Matt Aishba, the owner of the Suns, he's like majority owner. There's other people that are owning it a little bit, but he's majority owner. He's the big man.
Right.
Okay. He fired Monty Williams.
Oh wow.
Head coach gone. Boom.
Wow.
First thing, right after we lost, he's like, nope, you're gone.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's talking about DeAndre Ayton, where he's going to go. They're thinking he's going to go to Dallas Mavericks and everything like that. But at the same time, he's hopeful that he's wanting to stay here in Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton. We got the Dallas Mavericks and other teams like that. They're making quotes like, hey, Monty Williams couldn't show his potential. Monty Williams couldn't push him to make him a greater player.
Wow.
And don't get me wrong, DeAndre Ayton could be a really good player. He could be a really good player. When he played for U of A down here in Arizona, he was phenomenal.
Wow.
He was dominating Ayton. Okay? He dominated it. But when he got up here to the pros, it seemed like he just kind of lost his grasp. He lost his mojo, whatever you want to call it. He just ain't doing it.
Wow.
So everybody's saying, well, look at how when we traded Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson for Kevin Durant, and I was mad about it too, because Kevin Durant, he's an MVP, all-star, he's won titles with Golden State, he's won a title with Denver Nuggets, he's won a title with Oklahoma Thunder. Everywhere he goes, he's winning a title, and everybody's thinking that, because he came so late in the season that he's just going to save us and we're going to win this whole season. No, I was pissed about it.
Right.
If we're going to do something like that, that'd be great, but at least they should have kept Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, dude, he went to the New York Nets, scoring 46 points a game.
Wow.
Had a 50-point game, 30-point game. I mean, he's just knocking the numbers down. Cam Johnson's with them too, but he's not doing as great. But, the Iron Man, Mikal Bridges, and, he was pissed. He was mad himself. I've seen him, make statements like, hey, this is not cool. This is messed up. Basically what he's saying is the whole time, like Devin Booker, CP3, Chris Paul.
Yeah.
They were out. Our starters were out. Guess who held the Phoenix Suns up? Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Cam Payne.
Wow.
All those guys. Okay, but the main two, Mikal Bridges hasn't missed a single game in his whole NBA career. Since he got drafted into the NBA, he has not missed one game. He's been there every game. He's been on the floor every game. He hasn't called off sick, been hurt. He's gotten hurt, but he's still playing.
Wow.
The dude is like Superman. They call him the Iron Man, but I mean, come on now. He's like say you go to school, you have like so many days in school. He had perfect attendance, more or less.
Wow.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about, there it is. The dude still, the only time he missed a game was when he got traded to the New York Nets and they weren't, he was sitting there watching the game and he wasn't able to play because the trade just happened.
Wow.
Or else he would have been dressed out and playing. So
that's crazy.
With that being said, it's gonna be a crazy finals. It's gonna be Denver Nuggets, which I mean, I give it to them. They are number 1 seed in the West. Before the playoffs started, before all that, they were number 1 in the West. Number 1 ranking team because of their winnings and everything like that.
Yeah.
And they got Jokic. I hate. He's a really good player. He's had like 3 triple doubles almost every game.
Dang.
You know what I mean? He's had all these different stats. I mean, he can rebound. He can do the twist and turn and shot. He was making Ayton look like a little baby boy.
Wow.
You know, and he's making Davis and them guys on the Lakers look even worse. I mean, at least we gave him a challenge.
Yeah, we did. The
Lakers just let him walk all over them, and they're done.
Wow.
And so now we're waiting to see who comes out. I don't know if the Heat took it yet, or because obviously they haven't. Boston Celtics ain't gonna do nothing, but I guarantee you it's gonna be Miami Heat, and we already know it's gonna be Denver in the final games, the finals.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be a battle. That's gonna be a good game.
That's already happened.
Good game.
Wow.
So I just wanted to give you a little NBA catch up real quick before we, get into the rest of the stuff. But I haven't mentioned it a couple times because I was so depressed because of my sons. I wasn't depressed, but I was upset.
He might have been.
I was sad. I called Jim a couple times and I cried.
I had the scanner on, making sure he wasn't going to go all ape shit.
He brought me some candy and some milk. But all seriousness, man, it was a tragic. I was wanting us to win, but it is what it is. We got next year.
Yeah,
that gives time for Kevin Durant, and the Suns are basically going to build a team around Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. They're working on building a team around them to make them an all-star team. So let's see what the summertime comes and plans out, because during the summertime is when all the swaps come in.
Yeah.
People are there's a lot of free agents right now. Damian, he just retired. Can't believe I can't remember his name. But he was one of the goods. He retired. He was with Kevin Durant. He came in at the same time Kevin Durant came in. He's now retired. Damian Lillard.
Huh.
He's retired. And, looks like, what's his name's going to retire right after they just had this embarrassment of a game.
Wow.
For LeBron James is talking about retirement.
Oh, wow.
He wants to stick around, of course, to be with Bronny James, his son, because his son's about to get up into the pros.
Really?
Bronny James, and he's phenomenal, just like his dad was.
Wow.
And he's about to jump into the pros right now. He's going to college, but let's see how long that lasts. The dude is good. He's just crazy good, just like his dad was.
Wow.
So, more than likely, if LeBron wants to be there, he needs to just start coaching. He needs to be a coach.
Yeah, he needs to retire or
get out of there because you're making yourself look foolish.
Definitely something like that.
You're old, retired, or wore down. You can play, but you just can't play with the new pace that's coming up.
Yeah.
Like Bronny and all that generation.
Oh, yeah.
They're all coming up. This new the Murray that's been playing for the Nuggets, he's fresh. Man, he just got off the injured list, and he started playing. How do you think they got number 1 seed? With Murray and Jokic. They just boosted. And it's all these youngsters coming up. You can't contend with these guys.
No, you can't.
I can run, and I'm pretty fast. But I know if it came down to it, a younger kid's going to take me out. You know what I mean? When it comes to the long race or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'll get off the NBA. I'll quit crying. Can I have my milk now?
Yeah, you can have your milk. I'll give you your milk.
Thank you, Daddy. But anyways, yeah. That's all I had for the NBA. I just thought I'd throw it in there a little bit. Oh, and the Diamondbacks are doing kill.
They are. They're knocking
them down, brother.
They are.
They're going to win it, man.
I'm hoping so.
That'd be nice if we won another series.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while, but we could do it again.
Yeah.
Diamondbacks are really killing it right now.
They're doing splendid.
Yes.
I couldn't be any more happier.
And then on football with the Cardinals, they look like, they might be something to contend with because, they're buying up what they can. They're looking into the drafts. They got the drafts done. They're looking into who they can get to come over and work with. DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
And then Murray, your quarterback, their quarterback. He's not my quarterback. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. What are you talking about? But their quarterback, Murray, the short man, he's like as tall as me. You know what I mean? That's why I used to make fun of him. I'm like, dude, I can see why he's always either throwing a Hail Mary or he's running to the side to try. You know why he's doing that? You're like, why? I said, because he's trying to look and see. He's too small. He needs to be on some stilts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get the man some stilts and put him in. Get Rudy out of there.
What else, man?
Rudy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess one of these days I'll follow up with the Cardinals one of these days.
Not me. It just happens to be on the channel 10 News, and I have to watch it because I'm going to wait for my son's, info coming up. But, they are my secondary team, so I do care a little bit. And that's my family's team, so I do care a little bit. I can't say that.
There you go.
But I do I'm through and through Dallas Cowboys all day long. They don't make nothing. I'm always been a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm gonna stay that way till the day I die. You know, I'm a loyal fan, as they say.
No, you're not a bandwagon
I'm
person.
not a bandwagoner. You know, I like Wranglers, but I'm not a bandwagoner. You know what I mean? That kind of made sense. It was kind of funny.
Yeah,
so that's when you laugh. Thank you.
What do you think there, Bub? What do you think there, Bubba J? I don't know. It didn't seem too funny to me.
We're just gonna pass on that note. I love you too, Jim Bob.
I mean,
Jim Bob over here.
I can totally do those, but I can do Marvin the Martian better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, do it, Marvin the Martian.
she does. She
Did
does
everybody hear
an
Marvin the
excellent
Martian?
Marvin the Martian. Watch, check it out.
I will disintegrate you with my space eliminator.
That's actually pretty good.
It is pretty good.
That's actually pretty
It
good.
is really good.
I'm not laughing because that's actually pretty
It
good.
is really good. Yeah.
I'm actually talking like Howard Stern. You know, he's like, I like that. That's actually really good. That's really good. I got the nose too, bro. And the long hair. I could be a Chucky Stern.
There you go, Chucky Stern.
We just ain't doing all that nudity stuff. You know what I mean?
About?
Hey, and I got the glasses. I should do that. We should do that one of these times. I'll dress up as Howard Stern, and you dress up with who?
I'll just be Joe Rogan because I'm already bald.
Joe Rogan.
I'm already bald anyway.
There it
but
is.
I don't want to. I'm not shaving my beard
You
though.
put the Rogan on. No, you don't need to shave. You just say this is the manly Rogan. You know what I mean? He just, you know, his pubes haven't come in yet. You know, that puberty stage, it takes some guys a while. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I've had this thing since I was literally no joke. I've had this thing since I was 14.
No kidding.
Yeah, no
you know
joke.
what's funny about that? I got a story about that one. Uh-oh. Story time.
Story time.
I was, you know,
Story
I can,
time with
I've always
Chucky.
been It's story time, children. Do you have your milkies? But anyway, so, I have some weird ass voices. But anyway, so damn it, what was I gonna say? Oh, the hair. The hair.
The hair.
The hair. So I was
The hair.
mole.
Mole. Molly. Anyways, the hair.
The hair.
What do you got about the hair?
We get sidetracked sometimes. Anyways, squirrel. Where? Is there a doggy biscuit? Oh, my bad. So, anyways,
Scooby?
Tesla.
yeah. What? No. Did you say movies? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, what happened was, I've always been able to grow my facial hair when I was young too.
Yeah.
I've always been able to grow my facial hair, and I remember I was in not in high school, not in junior high. I was mid school somewheres. No, I think it was junior high. One week I was just like, I'm not gonna shave. You know what I mean? I want to grow and see how furry I can get.
Right?
I want to be chia. So I was like, okay. So I didn't shave, you know what I mean? I didn't shave. And I had like what you got going on. I had the whole foot, the whole facial beard, everything, you know, and it was
Wild
thick.
man of Borneo.
Yeah, I had the whole thing, you know, and I remember walking into my classroom, and I remember it was Mr. Copeland's class. It was science class. I walked in there, and he looks at me and he goes, Chucky? And I'm like, he goes, Chuck, Mr. Roden? I'm like, yeah, what's up, Mr. Copeland? He's all, how old are you again? And I'm like, I think I was like 16 at the time. And I go, I'm 16? And he goes, are you sure? I was like, last time I checked, what are you talking about? What's up? He goes, you can grow a full beard like that? And I'm like, oh, I was like, yeah, man. I was like, it's kind of furry. But he's like, I didn't
Itches.
because he was all jealous, I guess, because he couldn't grow, like how us men are, So I was like, well, sometimes it takes.
Grow the beard.
That's where I got that from, and he was cool. He was like, well, sometimes it takes some men a little bit of, their puberty doesn't hit right away.
Right?
Mine hit when I was younger. Yours,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
time. You got this. He's like, Chuck, sit down. I was like, okay, bye. I'm done. I'll stop. I've been to the principal's office too much today. I'm not going now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude.
Okay, bye.
Talk about school stories, man.
Oh, man.
I remember one time I hated math.
Story
I hated
time.
it. Told you. So I go. I'm in trouble all the time with, I'm flunking this algebra plus, you know what I mean? Pre-algebra, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
See, I told you I don't know about math. So I'm talking about pre-algebra. I go in there, and it was Mr. Hull. I he didn't have
I knew him.
to teach me.
I knew him.
He was a really nice guy now,
Yeah,
but back then, man, he
I
was
knew him.
so damn mean.
I knew him. I
Big
knew
old
him
guy,
when he came
remember?
over to Destiny.
Yeah, he was a big dude, right?
Yeah.
Big guy. Well, one time he got me in front of, we were in, his class was in the library, and he was just, Chucky, and I'm like, what? And he's like making fun of me and this and that, and I hate to be embarrassed. I shouldn't have done this, but I hate to be embarrassed. So I lashed back at him, and I'm like, oh yeah, big ears, and he's calling me Dumbo and stuff in class, in front of everybody, and I hate to be embarrassed, like I said before.
Oh my god.
He called me Dumbo.
Oh
So I'm
boy.
like, oh. And in my head, it's like, fair is fair. You know what I mean? You're going to call me Dumbo. I was like, all right, cool. I go, how do you like this one, Tommy Boy? And he's like, what? And I go, yeah, Tommy Boy. You know the movie Tommy Boy? Chris Farley? And he's like, oh. And I go, you look just like him. Are you his brother? And I sat down, and the whole classroom started laughing. And I remember it's been years and years and years gone by. And there was one of my friends' kids, and he's like, hey, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, yeah, you can ask me, because everybody calls me Uncle Chuck. And I'm like, yeah, just ask Uncle Chuck, what do you want? What's up? He's like, did you really call Mr. Hall Tommy Boy? And I'm like, oh, dude, I forgot. It's been like years, you know what I mean? I go, why? And he goes, because everybody calls him Tommy Boy. They said one guy one year just called him Tommy Boy, and it stuck. He brings me this. It was a notebook, and it had the Tommy Boy on there. It had Chris Farley on there.
Oh my god.
And he goes, this is my math class, my math class notebook. And I'm like, no way. And he's like, yeah. And I go, open it up. So he opens it up, and I go, hi, Tommy Boy. Remember me? It's Chuck. And I go, take that to Mr. Hall when you go to class tomorrow. He's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, take it to him. He'll probably laugh. He's a good guy now that I'm not in his class.
Right.
The trouble man's not there.
It's amazing how teachers change whenever
whenever we're gone.
Yeah, whenever we're gone, or either they're not teaching, one of the two.
Oh man,
Oh shoot,
we did some fun things.
Oh, man.
Can't forget about that.
well,
What happened?
nothing.
You're touching things.
Yeah.
See, look at this. When you're on stage and you're at the one of the big stages and things, and they have that big old hook. And if you're not good, they just take you off stage with the hook. That's what Jim's doing to me right now. Jim, sis, I just got my back, man.
He's like,
Way over there, huh?
Oh man,
He's all, let me turn his volume just a little bit down.
Yeah, he's getting a little too out of control here. We're just
He's a
gonna
little
mute
bit
him.
you're gonna be like the crocodile hunter.
else.
I'm gonna touch it.
Let me tone his tone down.
He's like, Julie,
No, I didn't have my Grey Poop on. Okay?
excuse me, did you have your Grey Poop on?
No! They gave it to everybody else but me. I want my
Oh,
pork
my
chop,
gosh.
man.
I did that to a rich guy one time down there in Queen Creek. Pulled up. I was all, hey, roll down your window. And he was like, what? I was all, do you have any gray poupon?
You shit on me or
He
something?
got mad. He got mad and took off. And I was like, oh, well. It was worth the
No
shot.
sense of humor. No sense of
It
humor.
was worth the shot.
Yeah,
I
man.
was in the passenger seat laughing.
I would have been laughing. Oh, see, that would have been bad if me and Jim were in the same spot. I'm an egger honor, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. You know,
I
what that
I got
is.
I got all the codes to all the rich neighborhoods down there because when I drove for Uber, I would write down the gated code
Oh,
numbers.
man.
And I'm like, oh, hey. And I'd take a net after I was done driving around. I'm like, hey, there's this really rich neighborhood. She's like, there's a gate. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay.
He's like, I got this.
I got this.
I
And
got the
I'd
pass.
pull up, man. I'd punch in the code. It would open the gate. You know, and our little messed up looking Jeep thing running through this rich community, you know.
Oh, no, it's a drive-by.
We're driving through. I'm like, hi, how you doing? Hi, nice day, isn't it?
They're like, it's a drive-by. That's what they're doing. They're scoping us out, man.
All the rich
man.
people out there walking,
You
they're
know?
like, what in the world is
Oh,
going
my
on?
gosh.
I'm just sitting there waving, hi, how are you?
Oh, it's
Nice
too funny.
day.
I was going down, talking about rich people in neighborhoods. I was going down to my friend's house. He's passed away now. God rest his soul, my best friend. But he lived in the Ritchie part down there. And I'd go down to visit him. Well, one time he wasn't at his house at the time. He was out eating, with his family, eating dinner and whatnot, the good family things, But anyways, I was going down to meet up with him to hang out with him. Well, on my way over there, I'm like, well, shoot, he's not here. I had to punch the code in. I got in because he gave me the code. I got in. I'm driving around. I'm like, you know what? Let's just drive around, waste some time. We'll look at these nice places. They're pretty. Something to look at, waste time. We're not doing anything. We're not getting out. We're not doing nothing like that. Not bothering nobody. Well, I'm driving down the road a little bit. I'm from Globe, Arizona, dude. Okay? You see a rich house, and they've got, like, these nice things sitting outside, and they're, like, by the dumpster, and it says garbage on it. You know what I mean? They had a board that said garbage.
Or free. Please take this away.
Take. And so I'm going over. I'm like, oh my God, it's Christmas at Goodwill. So
my God,
I'm throwing things in my little car. You know what I mean? I'm throwing them in there. And I got the trunk open, and I have stuff in the trunk. It's all full, and it's all open, like that total, Globe Miami style. You know what I mean? Like I'm just going across.
That love seat would look really good in the corner of my apartment.
So I went over there. I got that stuff, and I'm like, shoot, man, they're probably doing this all around the block. Let's go check it out. So we kept on cruising.
Dumpster diving in a rich neighborhood.
It wasn't even dumpster diving. It's on the side of the road. So I was like, okay. So we picked up a bunch of stuff. I go to his house. He's like, hey, I'm home, bro. You can come over and we can hang out now, And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll be right there. I'm still in the neighborhood. I go pull it up over there. I park. And all of a sudden, I see him. He had cameras inside the house. He comes walking out the house, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean?
I'm furnishing my house.
He goes, what's all that in your car? My car was all closed down. The shocks were down. The tire, you know what I mean? The tires were pumped up, but it was so heavy that the tires were looking halfway. It was that heavy in the car.
Wow.
I had that much stuff. There was like a little dresser in there. There was like a little TV, little mini fridge that said Budweiser on it. I mean, there was some cool stuff. So I grabbed it. It was for free. He said, please take.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you doing with all this?
If you want to furnish your home, go around the rich neighborhoods. They're giving stuff away for free all
Call
the
Chucky.
time.
He knows where to go. So,
I've got all the codes.
I've got them all. Yeah, right. So we go. He's like, what is all this? He's like, you going to have a yard sale or something up here? And I was like, yeah, I was going to set it up in your driveway. We're going to have a yard sale. I got to make some money to get back down to Globe anyways. He's like, oh, hell no, you ain't doing that. I was like, I'm just kidding.
These people are my neighbors. They're going to know where
So
I got it.
I go inside, and he's over on his phone, and he's over on his phone. I'm like, what are we doing, bro? Come on, I'm here to talk. We ain't here to be on our phones. He's like, oh, you good, brother. You good. And I'm like, okay, let's watch the show we usually watch. So we're watching the show, TMZ and everything, And time comes up to where I'm about ready to go home. I got to drive all the way back to Globe. So I'm like, hey, bro, I'm about ready to go. I'm going to head back. And he's like, okay. It'll be a nice, smooth drive. And I'm like, okay. I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you next weekend or something. I'll come see you next weekend. Or you come see me. And he's like, all right. So we say goodbye. I'm walking out his house, and I look at my car, and there ain't nothing in the car. There ain't nothing in the car that I picked up.
What do you do with it all?
What the heck, man? And I'm walking over, I'm running over, I'm like, what the heck? I'm looking at the car. He comes out and he's like, hey, you missing some things? And I'm like, duh. I was like, my yard sale stuff. You know what I'm talking about, dog. He's like, well, I had my brother that does pools and everything just come pick all that stuff up and throw it away, because you ain't taking all that back to Globe. You'll get pulled over. I don't care. I ain't got nothing wrong. He's like, no.
He took
all my stuff.
He took your bounty.
He took all my stuff. I went hunting for that on my own time. That's why he was laughing on the phone. He had it all taken away. Oh man, we had to laugh about that one too.
That's too funny, man.
That was a funny one.
That's too funny.
What? Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, that's
Don't tell me you haven't picked up nothing from the side of the road.
Oh, all the time.
Okay then. Don't be all quiet.
My son picked up a new TV.
Hell yeah!
A new TV. It was out in the desert, out there by where we used to live.
Yeah.
And they took a back road. They were coming back from my friend's house, and the only way really to get there, you either get on Hunt Highway or you can drive through the dirt road part.
Tell my friends. Tell your friends.
That's right. That's right. That's what happened. And he comes back and he's got this big old huge plasma TV. I don't know. It was like a 72-incher, like big old thing. And he's like,
his truck.
You know, I'm like, where'd you get that? And he's like, I found it. I was like, where the hell did you find that at? He's like, I found it out in the desert.
Finders
What?
keepers.
And he's like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's got to be all messed up, man. Nobody's gonna.
He plugs it in the
He
garage.
plugs it in and it
Works
works.
perfect.
And it
It's-
had the remote
Oh,
with it.
I bet you know
The
what probably
remote was
happened?
taped to the back.
You know what probably happened?
What?
A wife.
That's what we were
A
thinking.
wife. Somebody did something bad.
That's what we
got
were
a
thinking,
divorce,
yeah.
and they probably got a divorce. And she's like, this is what he loves the most, and I'm going to go put it out in the desert for somebody
That's
else
right,
to take.
that's
I
right.
bet you it was.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
man.
it was
The
too
remote was
nice.
taped to the
Oh.
back.
It,
Yep.
it didn't fall out of the back of a truck or anything like that. Like it was
Somebody
was
was mad.
somebody.
set there.
It was purposely set there,
Yeah.
and my son found it. So I was like, oh,
Hey.
that's cool.
That's perfect timing on my part. That's what I've been like, yeah, that's cool. You want to sell it? I'll give you $5. How much did it take you to get out there?
I worked with this other dude.
We in the hood, man.
I worked with this other dude, and I can't tell you where I worked at the time, but I worked with this other dude, and his whole purpose in life was
Southwest Supermarkets. I'm sorry.
his whole purpose in life was to take stuff,
Oh no,
and he would take like Sanders, and-
Klecto or what do they call it?
yeah. And, but when he would take things, he would take little things, and then throughout the day, he would go out to his barrel where he kept everything, to where all he had to do is we'd leave work and he'd pull up, offload everything out of his barrel on our weekend off, and be done with it, be gone.
Yeah.
So we're working, and he goes and collects,
What?
and he comes into the control room there, and he says,
Oh, I'm sorry.
he's like, hey, you boys ain't gonna believe this. And I said, what? And he said, well, I went down to my barrel, okay, and it was gone. He says, nope, found somebody else's barrel right next to mine.
What?
Well, I put that in the back of my truck.
Oh, damn.
dang.
Oh,
I was
man.
like, wow.
Not only did I take that, I took that one too.
He got
It was
two
right
for the
down
price
next to
of
mine.
one.
I don't think this person knew that my stuff was down there, but somebody had the same idea I did, except I took it too. And I was like,
Oh
well,
man,
that's cool.
Somebody had a bad day.
Two for the price of one.
Price of one.
2 for 1, 2 for 1.
I was down there
Buy
stealing
one, get
stuff.
one free.
And I found more stuff.
I found a gold mine.
They got a BOGO. Buy one, get one free.
Man, that's what it was.
Oh man, sure bad.
Steal
luck
one,
on
get
Sunday.
another one free.
Oh no, steal one, get the other
Oh
one.
my gosh, man.
Us. Oh man. Oh, so
Oh, that was too funny, man.
I mean, we're gonna have some cool stuff coming up pretty soon. I'm excited about
Oh
it
yeah,
on
we
the
got a
podcast.
bunch of cool things coming up.
You
man.
know, I've been talking with some people, Tucson people. I've been talking with Mesa people. You know, local people as well down here in Globe, Miami.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everybody. Don't think you're excluded out, man. You can always come and talk with us. You can call us. You can reach out any way you want. Even
Facebook.
Even if you do the old school smoke signals, we'll know it's you.
Yeah, we'll know it's you.
You
We'll
know,
give you a shout out.
We'll GPS that shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
we'll come right to you.
Yeah, not a problem.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody.
We're
we got-
pretty mobile.
we like to talk about everything. So don't sit there and say, well, all they do is this and that. You know, we like to talk about everything.
Everything, yeah.
It could be from sports to music to
Everything.
your daily to, oh my gosh, I just had a flat tire. We could do anything.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
So if you guys got something to say, they don't make a hoot what it is. Give us a call.
Yeah.
Call Jim. This is such a nice dude. You know, he's always hugging me, so I'm sure you'll
Well,
like him.
Well, thank you, Chuck. I am kind of a hugger.
You know, and I don't mind it, you know, and, you know, we became family. So it's like, you know, you guys just reach out. You know, you don't have to be shy. If you want to talk, you got something to say. If something's bothering you about the community or if something's bothering you about life in general.
Absolutely.
Or
We'll put
even
it
if
on
you got
here.
something you want to ask us, we may not know everything, but I guarantee you, if we don't know it, we'll find out.
Google.
We got a live Google.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We don't even have to get on the internet.
That's right.
No.
That's right. Yeah.
We got our own personal Google dictionary. You know, sis, she knows.
She knows.
Well, we don't know.
She's
She's gonna know.
She knows.
I guarantee
Definitely.
you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Really smart woman. Her and her wife, you know what I mean? They're really good people, talented people, just like everybody else in this town. You ain't got to just point it at one person.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Jim. this guy just came out of Globe and he's smarter than heck. You know, he's hooking up with me and talking to me. He's got to be smart. No, I was kidding. Or something wrong with him.
And there's a punchline.
There definitely is something wrong with me.
Misconnection.
Hold on, something's going on with the machine. Oh,
No,
we
okay.
lost.
I love you both, okay? See, I told you. They always tag on me.
So I get asked that question a lot. Like, oh, what kind of podcast do you guys have? And I'm like, I was trying to figure out like what, because we don't have like a certain.
We don't have a certain topic.
We don't have a certain topic. Like
No.
we wanted to, but it's just not how it works.
It's like a scripted. That's a scripted.
But it's scripted.
it's
Yeah,
a
we don't want to
scripted
do that.
podcast. We want to be free. We want to be like
Yeah.
Leonard Skinner and Freebird this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Talk about one thing.
So
next
we
thing
do
you know.
have
Yeah.
Here
we
comes
we
the-
actually do have a genre for our podcast, and it is called eclectic,
it is.
and that narrows
That's
it
what I
down.
told you.
It
That's
is.
what I told
That's
you. I
what
said
it
it's
is.
eclectic.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just about
eclectic,
everything.
and I was like, man, because
Little bit
sometimes
of
it's
everything.
serious,
Exactly.
sometimes it's educational, sometimes it's funny,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just we're all over
Like,
the
we-
place.
Sometimes it's
everywhere.
down rolling on the ground,
You know?
funny.
It could be something that's going to help you with your daily needs, or maybe something you didn't even know about. That we're just mentioning it.
Yeah, like last week we had
Yeah.
we had the one about cannabis.
Exactly.
I learned a lot off
The
that.
CBDs, the THCs, all that stuff. You know,
Learned a
CBDs,
ton about
Gs.
that.
There's a bunch of things in there. You know, people that, not just you, but everybody else that's maybe listening to us that might have been a little iffy on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's your information.
Absolutely.
You know, if you need some info, call us. We can guide you in the right steps to, you know, if we don't know, we can tell you where to get the information. to go to get
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
You know, we're not going to sit there and say we know everything.
No.
But we do know pretty good.
We know a good amount.
We know
yeah.
a good
we
amount.
know a really good amount. So
We've
yeah,
been here a while. We're not the smarties, but we are pretty dang smart.
we're street smart,
Yeah. And goofy smart.
half book smart.
Yeah. Music smart, though.
Definitely music smart.
When you want to talk about music, we're music smart.
Definitely.
You know, we've been around the block when it comes to the music.
Oh yeah.
You got Mr. Jim over here that can play anything. Don't let him lie to you. I'm telling you right now,
I've been
he
accused
will
of
tell
that.
you he can't, but he can. I've told you this, and mark my words, Jim can play. I've seen
I've
it with
been
my own
accused of that
eyes.
once or
I've
twice.
seen it with my own eyes. One of these days, you never know. We might have Jim out sit here and bust out a jam with us. You
I
never
might.
know.
I might.
With the new studio that we got coming up.
Oh,
we're playing in the room,
definitely.
you know, I'll be taking my guitar, and you never know.
Yep.
We might bust out a tune for
Absolutely.
the audience. You never know.
Absolutely.
Might have nothing to talk about. We might bust out a song.
Maybe
You know what I mean?
it's
You
possible.
never know. Annette might bust out with tambourine or something too. She might play something. I don't know, but
Yeah.
she probably can. She's a smart woman,
She
so
could.
don't
She
put
could.
it past them. Women can do things.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's
I'm
for
all
sure.
about, you know, women's rights, and I believe that women can do pretty much a lot of things that men can do. I don't believe that a woman can't do that what a man can. You know, I believe that we all can do the same.
That's
You
right.
know, I believe in what do you call that? Equal
Yeah, equal opportunity.
equal opportunity.
Equality.
Equality. I believe in that. I don't believe in, oh, I'm a man and I'm supposed to do this. No,
Right.
no. That was in the 70s and 60s
Yeah,
and
that was back
50s
in
and
the
30s. You have a good day with that. I believe now that a woman can do just as much and have as much respect and not have to be so. It doesn't have to be sexual. You know what I mean?
That's a good topic for next week.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Because I have a manual of how a woman should have been back in the. It was written
Oh
back
my
in the
gosh.
1950s.
You're
And
trying
I'm
to
gonna-
get our heads cut off?
And,
She's
I,
sitting
and,
right
I'm,
here, bro.
and I'm gonna read it. And I'm gonna read it. I didn't write it,
Oh.
but I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna be like,
And then-
oh,
Before
this is gonna be interesting.
And
So
then before next week, just remember, I'm your brother. I didn't bring this part up. I'm the one that's got your back, man.
No, it's an interesting like it's like one of those like Better Homes and Gardens type.
I'm just messing.
And I was like, holy moly! I was reading this. I was like,
some off the wall stuff. When you
It's
think
pretty
when you
off
see
the
something
wall.
like that, you're like, wow.
No, he's
Oh,
always telling me, he's like, don't tell me you can't because you can, because I know
Yes.
you can.
Every woman can do for
He's very
themselves.
encouraging. He's very
Yes.
encouraging.
There ain't nothing that a woman can't do that a man can't. Is besides certain things, but they
Absolutely.
could probably even do that too. So don't put it
yeah.
past them.
I mean,
Yeah, honestly,
science is
with all the
evolving these days. Yeah.
I'm not even talking sexual. I'm talking like working. I'm talking
Yeah.
like, music wise. I'm talking like literature. I'm
Oh,
talking
everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything that a man can possibly do, I believe a woman can. You
Absolutely.
put your mind to it, and you can do anything. in my
Absolutely.
opinion. You could rule the world if you wanted to,
You can.
but nobody wants that crap. That's a big
Yeah.
old
I
babysitting.
want to rule the
Pantry.
world.
Yeah. We don't
I
want
want
to
to make fun of it.
We don't want to be another Biden and all these other guys.
I want to make fun of it, though.
Well, we can do. That's our job.
Yeah, we're going to make fun of it.
Kind of like our job, but yet it's our given right, man.
That's right.
Our God-given right
Shoot.
to make fun of whatever we want and laugh.
Damn right.
Freedom of speech.
Yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a guest one of these times. I think we should hold that subject for a special guest of ours that we know and we hold dear to our own hearts.
Yeah.
And have this special guest speak on it from her own experiences.
Absolutely.
That way, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
If you sit there and think about it, it's like Sonic having a new grilled cheeseburger. You ain't never had green chili cheeseburgers. Well, what's the deal? Try it. Yeah. Take a bite. And if you don't like it, it's not for you. Don't mock it. Don't make fun of it. Leave it alone and give it to somebody else. You know what I mean? Peace and peace be with you. Don't be making people pieces with you. Just,
that's right.
Peacefully. Be peaceful to everybody.
Peaceful. We like the word
be peaceful, man. We're all peace and love over here.
Be friendly to everyone.
Exactly. And, this podcast right here, we talk, we laugh, we make fun. But when it all comes down to it, the three of us are godly people. We are nice people. We don't judge nobody.
Nope.
We like to have fun, and we like to talk. And if you feel like you can come and you want to be around a bunch of fun, easygoing, relaxed guys and ladies, come on over.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome.
We have an extra mic for you.
Yep,
you were wondering
I was
where I was
that.
going with it. I was looking.
We'll give you a microphone.
We got an extra mic.
Where's Chuck going with this one? But
I knew where you were going.
But you know what I mean? I'm trying to let everybody know that, this is not just it's not just because we like doing it. It's not just for us. It's for everybody.
Yeah, we want to share. Give
We
everybody the opportunity.
We want to share the love. We want everybody to get involved and talk and find out what's going on that we don't know. Maybe there's some things that's happening in Globe, Miami, or in Phoenix, or in Tucson, or wherever.
Anywhere.
It could be happening.
Don't matter.
In Tucson. It could be happening in Colorado, for all we know. Let us know. We want to hear it.
Absolutely.
Right, Jim?
That's right.
Yeah.
We want some more things to talk about. So come fill our ears in. We might not know something that you know. We might need to know it.
That's very possible.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
yes, sir.
That's very possible.
But like I was saying, we got a special guest, and we want to have her. Well, let's have her talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we could sit here and ramble on about how we feel about it and how it should be, but we don't know in a sense.
Right.
We don't know from our own livelihoods. We're not going through it. You know what I mean? We are who we are, but we have a special guest that's been through it herself and would know how to reach out and tell somebody it's okay to be what you want. It's okay to feel this way. It's okay if you're not like everybody else. Shoot, man, if everybody was the same, it'd be one boring, dull-ass world.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
It'd be horrible.
So, what I'm trying to say, everybody, be nice. Don't judge. Give an open mind. Keep an open mind. Keep an open heart. And please, let's keep the violence down and the name-calling and the bullying and all this crazy stuff that's going around right now.
Let's not tear each other down.
Exactly,
Let's lift everybody up.
Let's bring everybody up. We all need to bring each other up. Thank you, sis, for saying that.
That's right. We want to be the light in everyone's
we
world.
want everybody to be
We live in such dark times.
Yeah,
we got
man.
war in Ukraine. We got COVID-19 floating around out there. We got just a divided country.
It's almost like a big storm came and demolished the whole forest. Now, let's wipe that slate clean.
Yeah.
Let's grow new growth. Let's do something that's not going to be judged upon. That's not going to be angry with. That's not going to be, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
No. Let's say, are you having a problem today? If you see somebody out there, I'm not telling you what to do, but I do it, and I know Jim does it, and I know Annette does it. These guys, you could just tell. If you see an old lady struggling and having a hard time, don't ask for no damn money. Just go up to her and be like, hey, ma'am, make sure you notice before you walk up to her and be like, can I help you with that?
And we've done that,
and I've done it. And I know you guys.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you a story about this.
That's good.
I got a good one. So I'm over here at Fry's the other day, and I'm putting fuel in the Expedition. And one of the ladies, there's a customer that was in front of me, and she had forgotten her debit card.
Oh no!
And all she was buying was just a little thing of
like
oil,
a little water or something.
Not oil stabilizer for her car.
$5.
It's like $5. And so I was like, okay. And she's like, oh, I don't have my debit card. And I was like, well, I'll get that. And so I went to give her the cashier the cash. She says, I'm not taking that. I only want her to pay for it.
The cashier said
The
that?
cashier said that.
That's so wrong, man.
I was like,
That's not right.
I was like,
I would have said, you know what? That's cool. And I said, ma'am, can I talk to you? And I would have walked her back and I said, here you go. Now you're paying for it. And
Yeah.
I would have stood right there and said, ma'am,
well,
please.
she had taken off by the time I got done. I was like,
Dumb.
I was so mad. I was like,
Yeah,
really?
it's
And then what I should have done was I should have just turned around and said, here, hold on. Here's $5. But instead, I got mad. I got heat in the moment and
Yeah.
I got mad at the cashier.
But you
And
know,
by the time I turned around, that lady was already gone. And I was like, I shouldn't have gotten mad. It pissed me off. Pissed me off
Pissed you
bad.
off.
And I shouldn't have gotten so mad, but I was like,
now see how that pissed
so
you
yeah,
off?
see
That's
what
a
happens?
That's
Yeah.
a perfect example of
Yeah.
smile.
Yeah.
It ain't your problem. You're just here to work. Take the money. It's money. No matter who's giving it to
That's
you.
it. That's
Take
it.
it.
If
Yeah,
somebody-
somebody's willing to help
we
a
weren't
foot.
giving her a hand out. We were giving her a hand up.
Hand
Like
up.
she left her debit card. I mean,
Yeah.
who does? Who's ever left their debit card?
I guarantee you, because you did that. You were going to pay for her gas treatment, per se.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. But I guarantee you, because of that kind gesture that you just did, now she's going to forward it to somebody else.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
man.
That's
Yeah,
what
forward.
I got
Pay it
faith in
forward.
humanity anymore. You know, we might be doing a little bunch of crazy stuff, but, you know, there's still kindness out there.
There's good people out there. There
You know,
really
and
is.
if you're mean and hateful, what's bothering you? You know, like you see these cartoons, and what's reminding me of the cartoons, okay, of the Tom and Jerry and all that. Remember when the lion always was mean,
Yeah.
wanting to tear everybody up? I think it's a biblical story as well. Always wanting to tear somebody
Aesop's Fable.
up. And then he goes
The
over
Lion and the Mouse. Yeah.
goes over there. He's like, please let me help you.
He has a thorn in his paw.
Pulls a thorn out of his
Yep.
paw.
Aesop's Fable. Yeah.
Boom, what happens? The lion's like, dude, you just saved my life. You know, not really, but at the same time, he's like, pretty much in nowadays, he's like, you
Yeah.
just saved my life, man. This has been bothering me for months. It could have been. I'm
Yeah.
exaggerating, but you never know.
Exactly.
He pulled it out and now he's like, man, I would have ate you. But because you did this, thank you.
Yeah.
Please, and have
Yeah.
a good day, in a sense.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense. That's,
You know,
yeah.
be kind to one another.
Yep. The moral
We
of
all
the
have
story.
bad days, you know. We all have bad days. I have a
Absolutely.
lot of bad days. You know, there's people out there, you know, and that'll be another subject we should talk about as well is, you know, mental disorder. You know, I have mental disorder. I don't like telling everybody about it, but I have a mental
But if
disorder.
it's your story, then we definitely want to hear about it.
Yeah,
You know,
I
if
have
you're
a-
comfortable with
We'll
it.
talk
of
about
course.
it now. I don't care. I have a mental disorder. I have nothing to hide. Okay? I am not perfect. God didn't put me on this earth to be perfect. Okay? I've got mental disorders. I'm bipolar, you know, and I've got some other issues that I'm kind of hesitant to talk about because that's kind of embarrassing. You know, it's just mental. It's all mental. But do you see me acting a fool?
No.
Do you see me going and being mean to people? Do you see me just because you looked at me wanting to punch you in your face?
Right.
Back in the day when I was young and dumb, of course. But now that I've gotten the knowledge, I've gotten the help, I've gotten the counseling, I've gotten the skills to work with it, I can manage it. Weed helps me. I'm not on pills. I
Yeah.
should be on a bunch of pills. I'm not on none. I smoke. It's legal. And before it was recreational, I had my marijuana card. And that actually, God's honest truth, that helped me out more than anything
Yeah,
else.
definitely does.
You know, and that's another subject we'll get real deep into because I know we probably don't have too much time on it today. I don't know how much time we have, but I'm just saying I can go on and on about it. And, you know, it's something that maybe we all can sit down and talk about. You know, we
Yeah,
can talk
I
about,
do.
We can talk to Sis about her stuff, and that could be our show. If you guys want to stay tuned,
Yeah,
we'll have a
absolutely.
good show. We'll talk with the, you know, like we're laughing today. Next week we could be totally serious, and
Yeah,
we're going to be
absolutely.
serious because
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the things that matter not only to me, but I know they matter to Jim and Annette and a lot of people in this community. They just don't need. They're too afraid to open up
Yeah.
and to express like, you know, I really don't mind it.
Yeah.
There's too many followers. We
Oh,
need to
way
have-
too many.
We
Yeah.
need to have people to stand up for themselves and believe in what they believe in, not what everybody else believes in.
That's right.
Okay, not the stereotypical stuff.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Absolutely.
And you know, I haven't opened up like this to nobody until I got with Jim and Annette. And, you know, it's a good experience, everybody. You know what I mean? Talking helps everybody.
It does.
Situations to where it could be a relationship. It could be with the cops. It could be with your family. It could be anything. Communication is a skill. Communication is a big key in life. A big key. That'll
Very
help
big
you
key.
throughout your whole life.
Very big key.
You know, and it's helped me a long ways. I might break it down a little bit differently, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little different, a little eccentric, a little special, a little ADHD, a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Aren't we all?
But I still love you guys.
We're still doing this.
I want a cheeseburger, but you know what I mean? Like,
Well, it does sound good.
it does. But you know, please reach out if you've got some kind of thing that's like a mental issue or a deep thought. Even if you don't want to be on the podcast, you can reach out to one of us.
You can email us, or
Yeah.
we'll read your story right there
Yeah.
on an email.
We'll talk to you right there.
It's
and then.
not a big deal.
You know, the community that we have right now, it seems like we're pulling more together. Everybody's trying to help one another.
We're trying to.
We're trying, and that's a big, good sign. And I think we need to keep that positivity going. We need to keep it going strong, because the more that happens, remember back in the day, you could go to your neighbor's house and get a cup of sugar. Nowadays, you can't.
Everybody's afraid of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. But if we help one another and we're open to one another and we're willing to communicate more, who knows what we can do? You know what I'm saying? We can change this whole world around from all this negativity to, it might just be our little small community, but so what? To start, you know, you listeners out there, remember, be kind, love one another, jam out to some heavy metal, but at
That's
the
right.
same time say, yeah, but then be like, hey man, you have a good day.
That's it.
That's all you do. They
it.
could be saying, kill this or do that on this
It's
heavy
all
metal
marketing.
music. But
It's
you
all
know what?
marketing.
It's just music.
It's just music. It's all marketing.
Don't let it affect you that way. And
That's
then
right.
what it is right after you get done heavy metal banging, go eat some lunch. Play with your kids. Enjoy your life.
Put down your phone.
Huh.
Listen to some opera.
Exactly. No, I ain't listening to
Do you
opera.
ever listen to opera?
No, I have to be in the mood for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You just listen to some Chucky opera. Yours truly.
Shoot.
Thank you. You know, you're welcome. I know you loved it. So anyways.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Thank you. Chucky has left the building, but not really.
All right. Well, I think that's all the time we got for today, guys.
See, I talk too much.
Yep. Nope. We're all good.
Just
I told
kidding.
you to shut up.
I know. She was pointing at the sign. We have a sign on the wall that says, "Shut up, Chuck." She was pointing, but I wasn't listening. I was breaking the law.
Oh, man.
Just
I
kidding.
think I got that song coming up on my show this week.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I do.
You better. I just
Hopefully.
said it. It's
Hopefully.
the magical word.
I always listen to the radio and I'm like, oh, I got that song on my show coming up. Oh, okay.
You were listening to the music that I
The magical word.
posted.
Shut up, Chuck.
Okay. We'll have a guitar string. Oh, damn, that's my cue. I'm going to shut up. You guys have a great day. Thank you for listening to me. And I'm out.
And don't forget to check out our website, www.thebigjimshow.com. And anybody's got anything they want to say, shoot us an email. We'll get you on the show. We'll
If you don't want to be on the show, talk to
shoot
us.
an email.
You want to be
we'll
on the
read
show?
your story.
Let us
Remain
know.
anonymous.
You
Yes.
remain anonymous.
Yes,
you don't have
yes.
to give names.
Guys and gals, all USA, man, give us a holler. Because it's the Big Jim Show.
There you go. Peace out.
Later.
Bye.
I love you. And believe it, I didn't even